All right, this is going to be really cool. So excited about this. If you love music, well, you're going to love this. All right, it's the Boxmasters, and they're going to be performing at the Harris Center in Folsom. It's Billy Bob Thornton and J.D. Andrew. They are part of the Boxmasters, and welcome in, you guys. It's so good to see you. How are you?
Good. Good to see you.
Yeah, doing great.
All right. Well, first off, before we get going, where are you guys coming to us from? Where are you? Where's your hideout? Where is this?
We're out in Joshua Tree in this little dressing room house by the venue we're playing out here. It's called Pappy Harriet. And this is the second time we played here, and it's literally in the middle of the desert. And the first time we played here, we thought, well, wow, I mean, who's going to be there? There's nobody who lives out here. But evidently people from like Palm Springs and different places out this way come out here. And, you know, we've sold it out both times we've been here. It's pretty amazing. And a lot of people have played here. It's like near enough to Coachella where this is where they had the after shows for Coachella.
Okay.
And Paul McCartney's played here, everybody.
That's awesome. Oh, my God. All right. So people know you, of course, from your acting, of course, Academy Award. You got a Grammy right here with JD. How did you guys hook up and get into this? And I think some people might think, obviously you started in music, Billy Bob. You started in music, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Billy was doing some solo records, and I got hired for 2 weeks to come help him finish one of them. And during that time, we just started recording together, and we started making songs. And this is our 16th or 17th year. We just released our 14th record, so obviously we've gotten along pretty well. And, we have a good musical chemistry as well as, a lot of shared loves. But, we, love to get out here on the road. We loved playing at the Harris Center last time that we were there. We played a couple of nights a few years ago. And, it's, we're a 5-piece band now. We've been 6, 7, 8 pieces at various times, but we still, we're a loud rock and roll band, and we get out there and we play our songs, and they're all original, and people can pick up all those records at the merch table.
You can get out there and get it. All right. So you just mentioned rock. So are you rock? Are you country? A little bit of mix? What can people expect if they haven't seen you before?
We're a rock and roll band. Yeah, it's pretty. We're a loud rock and roll band. Some people compare us to like Tom Petty or the Byrds, that type of thing. But, we got a little bit of punk in us, too.
We're definitely inspired by the 60s, bands like, obvious ones like the Beatles, the Beach Boys, Creedence, bands like that, but it's all original songs. We just, love that music of that era. And so we strive to do our best version of that. And, lyrics are maybe a little heavier at times, but it is a band that plays original music and actually plays it. You can see Kirk there strumming on his guitar.
Right.
I'm over there pounding on mine. We got, it's just 5 guys on stage, playing their hearts out every night.
Old school, yeah, having a lot of fun out there. I love music, getting out there and actually physically, like you said, you're playing the instruments. All right, you just released another album, just dropped, 69. Tell us a little bit about that album.
Yeah, well, the idea behind that album, it's 69 meaning 1969, and we wrote the album with the idea that let's just make like we're in 1969 right now. How would we write our songs at that time? And themes are more modern and lyrically, but musically it sounds like a record from the 1969, 70 right in there. And it's got a very funny album cover because we have a friend, Chris Jimenez, we call him Noches, and he's an artist. And we said we want to do something where JD and I look like it's us in 1969.
Oh, cool.
So we said we want a caricature, like a cartoon drawing, but something that's a little more realistic than, say, the Beatle cartoon or something like that. And so he did it, and he put us both in kind of psychedelic shirts and made our hair longer and all this stuff. And when he brought the final drawing over, we were in the same pair of pants. So he made us like conjoined twins. And so everybody, we've gotten a lot of comments about the album jacket. Everybody thinks it's hilarious.
It is. It's really strange. It's not something anybody would think of, when you describe, a band from 1969 standing on the cover in a caricature form.
Yeah.
bizarre.
Yeah.
But we got T-shirts of it. We got pictures and stickers and all that. It's just so strange that we just was like, okay, we got to use this a lot.
That's great. Well, it sounds like you guys both obviously love music. JD, you got the Grammy. Billy Bob Thornton, of course, you've got the Academy Award. Is this you now? Are you just going full bore into music? That's your thing now?
Well, I have been since before I became an actor, but yeah, I mean, like JD said, this band's been together 17 years.
That's awesome.
And we've toured either once or twice a year that whole time, except for we took a few years break once. But
unintended pause, in 2020. We had
exactly.
We had plans. We had a giant tour plan for Europe in 2020 that, of course, got shut down, and then we had our 2021 tour got cut in half because we only made it halfway through.
Yeah.
But we get out there and we tour like we're psychopaths, because if you look at our schedule, we play every single night. We'll play 13, 14, 16 nights in a row. And, you might not be able to tell, but we're not exactly children. We're not in a band.
Right.
We're, more aged musicians. Right. And so it's difficult. I mean, just today's the first show and we're dragging already. So
we're already exhausted.
You're already exhausted. All right. Well, don't be exhausted when you get up here to Folsom. So everybody watching, of course, they want to go check you guys out. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. I got to get myself a ticket as well too. And guys, thanks for taking some time out to hang out and talk with me, man. It's awesome. All right, guys, thanks so much. There it is, the Boxmasters, Thursday, June 1st, Harris Center for the Arts. Of course, you know where that's at in Folsom, and you can't miss it. I mean, I'm telling you, it's going to be a great show. And go check those guys out. Thanks again.
Thank you, buddy.